Welcome to MAT2LB booklet number 5, Eating in Restaurants and Shopping for Food. Lesson number 2, Calculating Restaurant Bills. So this particular lesson, we're going to start using a menu for a fictitious restaurant called the Hamburger Hut. And that is found from a link on the website where you go to see all these videos. So you're going to be using these. I'm going to be flipping back and forth during the lesson just so I can show you how to do it. But you're going to need that Hamburger Hut menu for this lesson and a couple of the other lessons that we're going to do in this booklet. Okay, so this lesson is about calculating restaurant bills. It's a practice for taking an order, copying it onto what would be like an order pad or a sheet that a restaurant's waitress or waiter would have, and then calculating up the total of the food and the HST before getting the final cost. So there's a few steps involved here. Let's start with example number 1. Now we're only doing one example here since it's a little bit time consuming, the process, but the procedure itself is fairly straightforward. So example number 1. Table number 1 orders the following for breakfast. 2 orders of waffles, 1 Spanish omelet, 1 cheese omelet, 3 orders of orange juice, 3 cups of coffee, 1 order of hot tea, and 4 side orders of toast. So that's what they've ordered. Your first job as a server or a waiter or waitress would be to copy this down onto the pad, like a receipt, as a way of keeping track of what the customers have ordered. So I've left the first spot open for us to do together. The first item that this table number 1 is ordered is 2 orders of waffles. So the first thing I'm going to do is just write that down. I'm just going to write down 2. So the first column here, that's for the amount, the number of a particular item that a table has ordered. So they ordered 2 orders of waffles. So then I'll write that down under the food part. Orders of waffles. And what I'd like you to do now, before we start looking at the menu itself, is to take a moment here, hit pause in the video, and write down all the rest of the items that table number 1 has ordered. I've already pre-filled them in here in the notes, so you can already see what it's going to look like when it's all done. But here's where I want you to hit pause and copy that into the one in your lesson. And when you're finished that, come on back to the lesson and we'll continue with the next step. Okay, you've copied down all the items. The next thing that we're going to do in this process is find out how much each of these items costs from the menu. So I'm going to flip over to the menu now. The menu for the Hamburger Hut, like I said, it comes from the website. So the first item was the waffles, 2 orders of waffles. So we're going to find waffles. They're up over here. 2 crispy waffles with syrup and butter, $3.85. So I found that. I'm going to hold that in my mind, $3.85, and I will write that right here. $3.85. I'm going to go down and complete all these values for the table so we can do this together. Next item is a Spanish omelet. Let's see how much a Spanish omelet is. Here's the omelet section. A Spanish omelet is $4.80. So let's write that down next. $4.80. The next is a cheese omelet. So we'll flip over, have another look. A cheese omelet is going to be $4. So we'll flip back over. Cheese omelet, $4. Next item, 3 orange juice. So how much is orange juice? Again, we'll find it. Beverages are here at the bottom, and juice is right at the beginning. $1.04. So we'll go back over. $1.04. $1.04. The next item, 3 cups of coffee. So back to beverages. I can see coffee right there is going to be 90 cents. So let's get back over there. 90 cents. I'll write it in dollars. $0. 90 cents. 1 cup of hot tea. Same thing. Let's head back over and see if we can find hot tea. There it is. Iced and hot tea, $1.15. Let's put that in. $1.15. And last but not least, 4 orders of toast. I see there. So we got the 4 orders of toast. Let's jump over and have a look. Side orders are there sort of in the middle, and there's toast at 70 cents. So let's jump back one more time. 70 cents. So to reiterate, first thing we did was write down all the things that the table has ordered. Second thing that we did was to now start accessing the menu and determining what each of these items that the table has ordered actually costs. Step number 3. We are going to make sure that the cost, which is going to be what we get in this column over here reflects not just the price but the number that people have ordered. So for example, 2 orders of waffles, it doesn't cost $3.85, it costs $3.85 for one. So if we type in $3.85 times 2 different orders, that's going to give us an actual cost for the table of $7.70. So I typed $3.85 into my calculator and multiplied it. I'll just do a little drawing here. I took the price and I multiplied it by the number over here. And I'll add a little bit of color here. And I multiplied it by 2, whatever it happened to be. So that's the relationship between the number that has been ordered and the actual price. That's going to give us what we put over here on the cost side. So the next one, we only have 1 Spanish omelet, so that's only going to cost $4.80. We only ordered 1 cheese omelet, so that's only going to cost us $4. Now here we have 3 different orange juices, so that's $1.04 times 3 different orders gives us $3.12 for the table, followed by 3 cups of coffee, so that's going to be 90 cents times 3 different orders gives us $2.70. 1 hot tea, okay, so only 1 of those, so it's just going to cost $1.15. And the last one, 4 orders of toast, so that's going to be 70 cents, so 0.70 times 4 different orders gives us $2.80. So now that we've calculated the cost of each individual item, now we're going to make what's called, and if you look down the bill, you'll see what they call, now we don't have to write it under the food subtotal, or the food total rather, we're going to call it the subtotal. That's going to be where we add up all of these items here. Now we can add these up using our calculator, which I'm going to do now. So we have $7.70 plus $4.80 plus $4 plus $3.12 plus $2.70 plus $1.15 plus $2.80 gives us, and I'm going to write that down here in the subtotal, $26.27. At this point now we have to calculate the tax, and if you recall, tax when we're talking about buying food and other goods is going to be 13%. So what I want to do is find out how much the tax is actually going to be. So I'm going to write this over here in the thank you section. So 13% written as a decimal, which we would take 13 and divide it by 100, gives us 0.13. We're going to multiply that by the actual cost of our meal so far, which is $26.27. We're going to type that into our calculator, and it's going to tell us how much tax there is, and that gives us a total of $3 followed by 4151. So again, too many digits here. We need to do some rounding in order to keep this in the realm of money. So we're going to round to the nearest hundredth. That's 2 place values to the right of the decimal. So there is the 1. That's the hundredth, so what we want to round to. We look to the digit afterwards, which is a 5. It'll tell us how to go about rounding that 1. And that 5 tells us that we are going to round up. So $3.42, that's going to be the amount of HST on our meal. So I'm going to sort of just draw a little arrow so we can see where it goes, and that's going to be $3.42 right here. And the last thing I want us to do is add these ones up. Now again, these two are nicely stacked, so let's add these vertically. We are going to get 2 plus 7 gives us 9. 2 plus 4 gives us 6. Again, what I'm doing here is I'm adding vertically. 2 plus 7, 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3 gives us, whoops, let me get my pen back, gives us 9, and 2 plus 0 gives us 2. So that is the total bill with tax is $29.69. Again, this is a bit of a long lesson. There's a lot of little steps here, but a lot of them are fairly repetitious, like a lot of copying and a lot of doing the same thing over again. If you are unsure of any of the steps in the process, now would be the time to go back and watch portions of the video again. If you're feeling comfortable, now's the time to start your worksheet, and I'll see you in lesson number 3.